Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. Amid Dani Olmo's registration debacle and with Barcelona's finances being precarious, I've been getting this question a lot from you guys. Should Barcelona be sold? So of course I decided to make a video addressing this and giving you my opinion on whether Barcelona should be sold or not. So here's my take. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo and today I'm going to be answering the question, should Barcelona be sold? Now as you know, FC Barcelona is one of the few clubs that's owned by its own members. It currently has around 144,000 members and all of them own a piece or a percentage of the club. And as club members or socios, they have certain rights and privileges. For example, the right to vote for a president and board of directors, the right to vote on big policies, like the Nike deal or like Barcelona's fiscal years at the end of the year, they get to approve it or disapprove it. So of course the question has been, should Barcelona be sold? And instead of being owned by its own club members or socios, should it be sold to like a billionaire, an individual, or maybe be sold to a company? And well, today I'm going to be addressing that question, and the simple answer is no. And I'm going to tell you why. And for me, it's three reasons. The first reason is FC Barcelona's identity. I'm sure you've heard it time and time again, the motto, más que un club, which means more than a club. Now, a core piece of this identity, of FC Barcelona's identity, is the fact that the club is owned by its own members. This is something to be proud of, I guess, as far as Barcelona's identity. So if you take that away, you're taking a core piece of the club's identity. It's kind of like moving FC Barcelona from the city of Barcelona to the city of Madrid. Sure, it's still the same football club, but then a big part of its identity, which is the fact that it's based in the city of Barcelona, it's now gone. But more importantly, and this is a lot more important, is the fact that this club is not just a football club. It's a symbol of identity for Catalan people, for Catalan culture, for Catalonia, and for the Catalan independence movement. Now, if you're not too aware about this whole Catalan movement for independence, it goes way, way back, where Catalans have always wanted to kind of separate from Spain, and actually it led to a very bloody war in the 1930s where the Catalan language was banned and the Catalan flag, the senyera, that too was banned, and even non-Spanish names were banned. So if you were Catalan, you couldn't name your son a Catalan name. You had to name him something Spanish because it was banned. And in 1936, Barcelona's president was actually assassinated by the forces of General Franco at the time. So this is something that's very, very deeply rooted in history of Spain. And FC Barcelona as a club has become a symbol of identity for this Catalan independence movement. So selling the club is not just as simple as selling a regular football club or a company. You're talking about selling the symbol of identity of an entire ethnic group. It's kind of like saying, let's sell Vatican City, and with all the gold and statues and art that's in it, you could probably generate so much money, you'll be able to build 10,000 churches, right? But that's the thing, Vatican City is not the place, it's not only the place where the Pope lives, it's a symbol for Catholics everywhere. Now, of course, I'm not trying to compare Vatican City to FC Barcelona as a club. We're talking about, completely two different levels, but you get the point. FC Barcelona is a symbol of Catalan identity, and you can't just sell a symbol just like that. Now, the second point is that if we were to sell the club, we would be at the mercy of the new owner, whether it be an individual billionaire or whether it be a corporation. See, because the club is owned by its socios, whoever runs the club is beholden to the socios. There is a way to hold those people in charge responsible, right? If a president does not do a good job, the socios can vote him out. If a president does a good job, then the socios would allow him to continue being president. If the president wants to do something really big that the socios don't want, for it to happen, then associates can vote against that policy, like the Nike deal, for example, and then prevent that from not happening. However, if the club were to be owned by a billionaire or by a company, there's nothing you could do. That billionaire could do whatever he wants, and there's no way to stop him. There's no way to vote against his policies. There's no way to get him out because he owns the club. Let me give you an example, and this might be a little bit extreme, but it's just to get the point across. So let's say I'm the owner of FC Barcelona, and I decide, you know what, I'm due for a new yacht. I have a really nice big yacht. I'm a billionaire after all, but I want one with a helicopter pad. And my yacht doesn't have a helicopter pad, and all my friends have yachts with helicopter pads, so I want one too. Now, how can I get that? Well, let's see. PSG are offering 250 million euros for Lamine Yamal. Sounds good. Hey, we didn't spend anything on Lamine Yamal. He came up through the academy. We spent zero on him, and we can make 250 million. That's pure profit. You're not going to see this kind of profitability anywhere in the world in any kind of business. So hell yeah, let's sell him. Oh, what's that, fans? You guys don't like that? I don't care. It's my club. I can do whatever the hell I want. Okay, maybe Lamine Yamal doesn't want to leave. Well, that's okay. Hey, Flick, you're my employee. Put Lamine Yamal on the stands. He's not playing a single minute until he leaves. Oh, what's that? You don't like it? I don't care. It's my club. I get to decide what happens. Now, Lamine Yamal, of course, he's got to want to play. He's 17 years old. So eventually he agrees to leave. I get my 250 million euros. I buy my yacht. Oh, you guys don't like it? I don't care. It's my club. I do what I want. Now, you might say, well, this might affect, the profitability of the club because the fans might be turned off. Maybe it'll be hit a little bit. But after all, I think I would still be fine. Look at Chelsea. Ever since Todd Bowley bought Chelsea, he's been buying and selling players like he's playing FIFA manager mode. Buying 20 players only to sell half of them the next transfer market, and then buying 30 players only to sell half of them the following transfer market. He's been doing whatever the hell he wants. Chelsea fans are still going to the stadium. Chelsea fans are still buying merchandise. Chelsea fans are still watching the matches. It hasn't affected them much. So I don't think it would affect me either as the owner of Barcelona. So the question is, would you prefer a system of ownership where the club members have a say in what happens with the club, or would you rather a club system where whoever is in charge could do whatever they want and there's absolutely nothing you can do? I prefer the former. And finally, the last point, and this is a short one, private ownership is not the answer. Just look at how many private-owned clubs there are in La Liga. And yet, all clubs, except for Real Madrid, have struggled to register their players. In fact, many of these clubs' talents have had to flee. They've had to go to the Premier League because their clubs couldn't register them. But what happened? They're privately owned. I thought if you just sell the club, all your problems go away. They don't. The solution is not private or public ownership or socios or anything. The solution is good management. And when your club is owned by your socios, guess what? You have a say in that management. So do I think that Barcelona should be sold to a billionaire or to a company or corporation? The answer is no. Now, of course, I do want to hear what you guys think. Do you think Barcelona should be sold? Yes, no? Let me know down below in the comment section. I did upload another video before this one discussing the latest news in regards to Dani Olmo and Pau Victor, so make sure to check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, Visca Barça.